What's up, Meta Nerds? This video is all about the Platoon Attack Craft. It was manufactured by Battledroid Armor Workshop, a company that produced a lot of the vehicles and droids used by the Confederacy of Independent Systems. It was 26 meters, or 85 feet long, making it twice the length of the armored assault tank. And at 50 kilometers per hour, or 31 miles per hour, it was about half the speed of a snail tank. It cost 37,000 credits, which is actually one of its best features, because it could transport the exact same number of droids as the MTT, but was about 1/4 of the cost, with the multi-troop transport being 138,000 credits. It was crewed by two OOM pilot battle droids, which look almost the same as a regular battle droid, but have this distinctive coloring and more specialized programming. This enormous rack contained 112 B1 battle droids, but could be swapped out for other racks that carried 20 Droidekas or 12 Super Battle Droids. Because it was shorter, thinner, and quicker than the MTT, the CIS would often use the Platoon Attack Craft to deliver droids into areas like jungles or densely populated cities, places that the big lumbering MTT might have a hard time getting into. They both used repulsor lift technology, which was nice for going over rubble and marshy swamplands, and it's said that the Trade Federation just made some upgrades to some commercial repulsor lift sleds, changing it just enough that it could fit this large deployment rack. The drive unit itself was also adapted from a civilian vehicle, and as you can see, it has this forward-facing floodlight, but absolutely no weapons. This complete lack of offensive or defensive capabilities meant that they had to rely on other vehicles like the AAT or the snail tank to escort them onto the battlefield. They would usually hang out behind the armored units, and if the fighting was too intense, they would just deploy the droids far enough out of the range of enemy fire. To get to and from planets, a C-9979 landing ship would usually contain 28 of these troop carriers, and we saw that when they were used during the invasion of Naboo and during the Battle of Kashyyyk, they made sure that these were always well protected and surrounded by other, more powerful armored vehicles. It's said that they really only broke this rule on Geonosis, when during the first and second Battle of Geonosis, Platoon attack crafts were emerging from the underground tunnels that connected to the droid factories themselves, and just trying to get as many droids as they could on the battlefield as quickly as possible. After the end of the Clone Wars and the decommission of the droid army, all the Platoon attack crafts that were left were just reconverted back into their original civilian cargo sled forms. So that's it for the Platoon attack craft, and the only behind the scenes facts that we have is that the UT-AT used by the Republic was also a repulsor lift sled, and you can see that the actual sled portion is very similar to the PAC. And this vehicle wasn't officially named for a long time, and fans started referring to it as the Platoon Attack Craft based on the name of a droid carrier in the rough draft of the Phantom Menace. This name stuck, and although it's also known as the Trade Federation Troop Carrier, most still know it as the Platoon Attack Craft. So that's it for the PAC. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button, and if you want to check out our social media, or ways that you can help support this channel, be sure to check out the description down below. If you want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you get notifications. But more important than all that, remember, if you want to get that kill streak bonus, just drop a thermal imploder on one of these, and the Force will be with you. Always.